Wichita, Kansas. North Rock Lanes hosting this great event. Tournament stats, you see 99 entries. We mentioned 11 different countries represented. Some of the other key finishers, Kelly.
Yeah, Diana Zavalova, who's been in contenders bracket to make the show, great performance. Amanda Green, Carolyn Doran-Ballard, she's so close every week. Sandra Luthode, and Jelimar Beasley from Clarksville, Tennessee. Rounded out your top 12 for this week in Wichita.
How'd you feel about your bowling? Saw you there in 8th place.
Yeah, I was really good, and unfortunately, I'm hindering a little bit of an ankle issue, but no doubt I'm still going to be a competitor.
We'll get better soon. We'll see you in the winner's circle before too long.
Maria's working on a great string here. 6th frame leads by 46 pins, working on 3 strikes.
Looks at the 4-bagger and a huge lead. 56. Looking for help across the deck. The nudge, not enough for the 10.
The pins fly around very, very easily. Great execution, leaves a 10-pin.
Ten-pin down, no problem. Single pin conversion. And avoids any serious trouble. Took advantage of the early open from Scheidadl in the 1st frame. Another came in the 4th. Rodriguez has stayed clean. 3 strikes. 3 spares to date, 7th frame. Oh, 10 down, a great shot. Her best of the match. She's locked in.
Great execution by Maria. Scheidadl's on the right lane. This is where we see her room for error. So at the foul line, 15, right around 9, 10. Now let's look at the second shot later on. Slides a little bit deeper. Here she's closer inside, so further inside on the second shot, outside on the second. Yeah, you can see the angle portion. Off the hand is where the ball is most crucial. So on that first delivery, it was more left to right off her hand, causing the ball to flare to the right. The second one, her hand stayed behind it longer and stayed inside the track line, but she misses the head pin again, leaving it to spare. In the bowling world, we have an expression, hit the one in front. She missed it, but left the one in front. Single pin spare. To me, this would be a ball change, or definitely an angle change, to get away from that problematic area.
So much success. Team Malaysia takes care of the single pin spare.
There's also another saying, it's you can't out execute poor ball reaction. And when you physically feel like you have to do something to the ball to make it work, it's a 15-pound object. Your body is trying to struggle to balance it out within your approach yourself, because the ball and shoe move at the same time on the same side of the body. So a lot of questions running through her mind, at least mine.
All 10 down.
I know she likes the left lane. Except for that big 4, she's been pretty clutch on that left lane.
Brent Bowers, General Manager of North Rock Lanes. Great to see Brent here. We thank him for all his support. PWBA Tour.
Watch Maria's eyes, how focused they are at the beginning, and then they drop down to her target.
Results. Pretty good shot. No help this time, though. The scout does not take out number 10.
She's doing a great job of controlling the pocket right now. Excellent job of repeating shots, makeable spares. Again, her eyes, almost as if she can see the entire lane, and then drops down to her target.
Member of Team Columbia since 2004, nudges the 10, just got enough of that. Let's break down her delivery.
Maria's in great, great shape. She works out hard in the gym and trains 4 or 5 days a week. Tall approach, left foot slightly in front, high towards the shoulder. Drops it in on the first step, gets her feet nice and fast and quick, creates a lot of leverage. Shoulder relaxes at the bottom. Her trail leg is up in the air. She creates a lot of power and ball speed.
Results just like that.
Now she had a 46-pin lead going into that frame. She made a ball change there. She knows she's well advanced of winning this match and going into the championship match. Makes the ball change, gets a little bit deeper inside in her comfort zone, 16-17 at the arrows. Watch her eyes. So it's as if she can see the entire lane itself, nice and long. And at the last second, now she drops it down towards her target. Really for bowlers to get the arm swing to go through their path.
Help on the 10-pin late in this match. But it's not going to be enough for Shadano Hamidi in a huge hole. Does strike to cut to 36.
Yeah, finally moved in deeper, gets away from that hang spot to the right. Head pin off the sidewall, kicks back, takes out the 10-pin.
4 strikes in this match for Shadano, and her first double comes in the 8th and 9th.
Yeah, max score for Shadano is 202. Maria can strike out for 238. Not quite 6-pin, just not enough. Lays flat in front of the 10-pin. She marks here, she can strike out for 181, and Maria will be the winner of this match.
Shadano's parents did not make the trip from Malaysia, but she wanted to send all the best wishes home and thank them so many times in our conversation yesterday for all the support. She learned the game starting at age 9, following her dad to the local bowling center. But comes up a little bit short against Maria Jose Rodriguez in match 2. The 2014 Queens champ is through to the next round. Great bowling continues on CBS Sports Network. The 2-seed Maria Jose Rodriguez advances to the championship match. If you hope to master the spare, your level of consistent success will depend on the strategy of your starting position.
Establishing your own personal spare system is very important, and every bowler should establish their own, not a cookie cutter or one they read out of a book. That'd be a good place to start, but you want it personalized.
Right. We want to develop a framework when you're building your spare system, but everyone's is going to be very different from person to person, from high level to elite players. Just figure out what works for you on the environments that you're playing on.
So we kind of showed you we want to get a base, we want to get for our left-hand spares and our right-hand spares. So we want to establish at the 10-pin and the 7-pin. And once we have that established, we recommend throwing at least 5 shots, paying attention to where you're standing, where you're sliding, and where you're crossing the arrows, and kind of average those out to where you can actually hit the center of the pin. Once you establish those 2 corner pins, the 7 and 10 pin, we want you to move in and work for the 2-pin or the 3-pin. The nice thing about it is once you have those established, we got the 4-6 is just splitting the difference.
Right, because regardless, like you're saying, regardless what's down lane, if you have those key pins and you know exactly where you want to stand and where you look, whatever combination's up there, you're going to be good.
It also can, when you go to another center, if your system is established for one lane pattern in one facility, and you go to another center and it's a little slicker or a little drier, you have more hook and less hook, all of a sudden your system fails because you have established where I want to throw it, but your ball isn't doing the same thing.
Right. I think, you know, when I think of myself in particular, I knew my spare system was what I wanted when, if I was on a short pattern, or if I was on a house pattern, or if I was on something with a lot of volume. If I had to move more than 2 boards in either direction to convert what was up there, then it really wasn't anything that I could count on.
So when you go to your next practice session, try to start working with your base on those corner pins, start using your plastic ball more, and work on that spare system, and at the same time you'll be helping your arm swing.
Ron and Kim, thanks. Great advice. USBC Bowling Academy provides hundreds of hours of high-quality instructional videos for bowlers of all skill levels. Learn from Team USA and USBC certified gold coaches, as well as other top pros and instructors. Visit USBCBowlingAcademy.com today for more information. We're set for our championship match, PWBA Wichita Open Finals. Maria Jose Rodriguez, Danielle McEwen each have one title. One gets her second coming up.